word I'm looking for. It's grand. That's it. It's grand here. Good morning, friends. Okay, today is another Disney day. Today we are heading to Hollywood Studios today. It's our first time at Hollywood Studios on this trip. I cannot wait to get back. There's so many things that I've been thinking about recently at Hollywood Studios. For some reason, I keep having Toy Story mania like on my mind because I've been studying up on the best ways to like improve your score and everything. So that's something that I'm very excited to do today. We want to also do a lot of things in Galaxy's Edge. I cannot wait for that. We were not successful at getting this morning a Rise of the Resistance boarding group. My mom, she was the one who was trying to do it because all of us are linked on her phone, and she set her alarm, got up 5 minutes before 7 o'clock, and she said literally like she was on the screen, refreshed it, was right there, hit it at 7 on the dot, and they were all gone. So we will have another time to try at 1 o'clock today to get, that's the second time that they open to try to get a boarding group. So we will let you know, we'll take you along on that journey as well as we try to get a Rise boarding group. But if not, we got to do Rise of the Resistance in the fall when we were here. I will go ahead and link that video, so it will all work out. It's like one of those things, if we don't get to do it this time, I'm very lucky that we've done it before. So yeah, with that, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to head out right now. I just came out here on the gorgeous, gorgeous balcony. We were out here this morning. Every morning we love to start our morning out here having breakfast. We were watching the golfers first thing this morning. It is just so gorgeous out here. All right, we're out here, we're ready for studios. Ready, Mom?
Yes, I'm ready. It's a beautiful day.
It is a gorgeous, gorgeous day today. I got my new Loungefly backpack. I'll have to show that off. I'm like so happy with it. They've changed up the design a little bit from the older style Loungeflies, and I'm like so impressed with it. Okay, the material is a little bit more like a canvas, so it's a little more flexible. The biggest difference, you guys might know, the Loungeflies before you could never fit a full water bottle on the side pocket, and now you can. And so I am just so happy because my other Loungefly I was always having to put my water bottle inside of the actual backpack, and I mean it worked, but this is just so much nicer. So I'm so happy. I'm very, very happy I bought this bag. Favorite time of the day, ready? Here we go. We're still kind of like further back. Here we go. I guess we can start it about now. Yep. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Here we go. We're coming up on Hollywood Studios. You can actually see, I love how now you can see those spires there in Galaxy's Edge.
Use the right lane to take the exit toward Disney's Hollywood Studios and Disney Springs.
See, that's where we're heading today. Right now we're gonna do our little tip of, we're thinking that we're probably going to end the night tonight at Disney Springs again because we had some more stuff we wanted to do there, and we just love being around Disney Springs, just in that area. So we're gonna go ahead and actually park the car at Disney Springs and then use Disney transportation to get over to Hollywood Studios, which the other reason we're also doing that is because we want to be able to take the Skyliner. Like, we haven't been on the Skyliner yet this trip, and we are huge Skyliner people now, so that's the other appeal of doing it this way and taking a little journey to get over into Hollywood Studios. You're right, Mom. Oh my gosh, this is like where my head is this trip. I'm like so on like a Disney high that we have been on the Skyliner so far this trip, but we didn't go over to like the main hub station. That's maybe why I forgot about it, but we took the Skyliner from Epcot to the Riviera Resort. That's right. And that feeling when you're on Disney trips and you just, everything jumbles together and it feels, yeah, you know the feeling. You know the feeling. All right, we just parked the car here at Disney Springs. Let's go. We're in the orange garage. That's our little tip. When you're planning to try to get to the buses, the orange garage seems to be the closest we found. Actually, just yesterday, I saw on Instagram they came out with a brand new Dole Whip flavor. They've been doing the specialty Dole Whips here at Disney Springs over at that, it's like in the marketplace over there in that one kiosk. I forget what it's called, but they do these specialty Dole Whips. And the flavor that they just came out with for summer is a watermelon Dole Whip. And you can also get a watermelon taco that they have the Dole Whip actually between like 2 slices of actual watermelon. It looks so intriguing. So that's something that like maybe when we're back tonight, maybe I'll go ahead and get that just because it does look really, really good. So the other reason that we want to start this day off with a Skyliner stop is because we want to go specifically to the Joffrey's cart that is at the Skyliner station at Caribbean Beach Resort, because I believe they still have the toffee flight, which is like the exclusive Skyliner coffee that you can get at that kiosk right there at Caribbean Beach. It is delicious. We love that drink so much, so I hope they still have it. So that's why we want to go there. And so we were debating, do we go take a bus directly to Caribbean Beach and walk to the Skyliner station there, or do we go to Riviera and do like an extra Skyliner stop, like go get on the Skyliner at Riviera and fly over to Caribbean Beach, because then we'd have to get off there anyway and go get our coffee. We're not sure. So the bus stations for both are 14 for, let's see, it's 14 for Riviera and 16 for Caribbean Beach. So I think we're gonna see which one shows up first. So the Caribbean Beach bus pulled up, so we are headed to Caribbean Beach this morning. And look, they have like this Calypso steel drum under the sea song going. I love this. You see that? We got the WandaVision wrap that we're riding on here. I have not seen WandaVision yet. I was actually talking about the other night. I need to still see all of the Marvel films, so then I can start watching all these subplots and everything. Okay, so we just got here to Caribbean Beach. We got off at the Martinique bus stop, which was the very first bus stop. Whenever you come to the moderate resorts, there's always like multiple bus stops because these properties are so big. And we weren't sure like which one to get off at. We're like, let's just get off here. And we realized the Riviera is actually like, we can see it. It's like right there. You can pretty much walk there. So we're like, it may actually be closer to end up walking to Riviera after all. So we're gonna see once we get up here. We'll determine where we are going, but I always like just being over here. Caribbean Beach is such a gorgeous resort. We've stayed here a couple times in the past, and yeah, a lot of good memories here. It's a really just nice, relaxing resort. Yeah, it's right there. We'd have to go all the way down that way to the other station. Probably makes sense just to walk to Riviera. This is where I've heard a lot of people sometimes, like even if you're staying at Caribbean Beach, depending on like what building you're at, it kind of makes more sense to you to actually walk over to Riviera because it's seriously right here.
So we'd have to loop this.
Yeah, like if this was your building here, it totally would make sense for you to swing over to Riviera. That also makes, I think, you know, Caribbean Beach, another pro of staying here is that you do now have this deluxe resort right here. So if you wanted to go over and enjoy the dining or the different amenities, like it's really close for you to be able to do so. Look at how white this sand is here on this beach, right here at Riviera. Another dream place to stay someday. I would love to stay here. Over on this side, here's their pool. And then you got your dining locations over here. That's a really good spot to check out. Bar Riva, their pool bar, and then you got Primo Piatto, which I've never tried Primo Piatto before, but that's their quick service here, and I've heard really good things about it. I'd like to try that sometime. Ah, look how pretty this is. It's beautiful here. So you have to get to their Skyliner station. You just go straight through that underpass right over there, but I think we're gonna go peek in the lobby real quick and just take in being here at the Riviera. Riviera Resort. It's so fancy. Resort is so romantic. This would be like a very good spot for like a Disney honeymoon. Any Disney brides out there, this is like a very, very good spot. And I love the fact that you're on the Skyliner too. Like, you're so centrally located to everything. Just a quick ride to Epcot, to Hollywood Studios. You have all these different dining options around you. Yeah, this place, it's becoming one of my favorites all the time. I know the other night I said it's like the new age Grand Floridian, which it totally is. Like, I still feel that way. But I have to say, when we were walking through, when we did the walkway to the Grand Floridian the other night and we stopped in there real quick, I was like, it's still, like, nothing's ever going to beat the Grand Floridian. Like, that is still the premier luxury. Like, it's just the best word. I was trying to think, I'm like, it's just so big. Like, you have all the different outbuildings, all that space. I'm like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's grand. That's it. It's grand here. What does all this mean? It just means you have to stay multiple times at multiple places. Isn't that right? Have excuses to have multiple trips. This is a station you always have to pay attention to what side you're getting on, because the two lines go to Caribbean Beach and to Epcot. And last time we were trying to go to Epcot, it was back in the fall, we were trying to go to Epcot and I was just so excited and just like plunged straight ahead, got onto this and ended up at Caribbean Beach, which was fine. We then just, there wasn't a line, we turned right back around and got where we needed to go. But yeah, that's, if you're going to Caribbean Beach from here, which is where you have to go to transfer to Hollywood Studios, you want to be on this side. If you want to go to Epcot, you got to go around. Oh, number 37. Oh, this is the Frozen one. Very cute. Here we go. The only thing with the wrapped ones, it kind of takes away from the view a little bit. Like, they're so cute from the outside, but you don't really get the same look with the view. I have to say, with my camera though, it actually looks better than like in person. It's a little bit more obstructed looking at this. But then here, like when you look out this part's never, we're in the Frozen one. I noticed the little snow people on the back. And I think Anna and Elsa are on that side, maybe? It's like hard to see them. Ah, oh, it feels nice, that breeze. So we just got here to Caribbean Beach, to the Caribbean Beach Skyliner station right behind me here. And this is home to our favorite little Joffrey's car, which is just right, you come right down the ramp here. Right there's our favorite little Joffrey's. Here's the thing that we always love to get right here, this toffee flight. It is so delicious. You can get it hot or iced. Also, one time I had a very friendly cast member who did it for me frozen, and I was gonna ask about that. Oh, as I say frozen, here comes the frozen bus. So yes, it was really good frozen as well, but I was feeling iced today. Today seems like an iced type of a day. Here it is. We dream about this right here. So excited. Also, our tip is always, these are the straws that are paper straws and they kind of disintegrate after a while. So our tip is always to like grab an extra one. This is so delicious. The best drink ever. Oh, love this. All right, now that we got our drinks in hand, we are heading to get on the Hollywood Studios line to head over for our park day.
Deer.
Oh, there's a deer? Are you serious?
Walt Disney had a passion
There
for
is.
animals
Oh my gosh,
and
look
the
at him.
natural world. Today,
So
we
sweet.
are
Oh, there's a bird. There's some wildlife. Oh, it's so pretty here. Yeah, on the Skyliner, they said, look down, you might spot some of the happiest wildlife on Earth. And literally, we had just spotted that deer. So that was like magical. How's this for timing? Just as we come in, there's a cavalcade coming. I love their cars. I think our first ride today, we're gonna do Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This is our second time getting to ride this. 2 minutes until 1 o'clock. We're all sweating it a little bit right now. Group 130. 130, we got one.